All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate the fact that you guys are here. Tough one. A really tough one. I trust and hope that you guys are doing fine. Do trust and hope that you guys are doing fine. Make sure that you guys are smashing the like button as well. We're just gonna run through a few things. Pretty much disappointing. Before I actually do that as well, I want to share one more video with you guys. Actually.
Everybody have somebody to say
all right, so that is the situation, people. That is the situation. A heart-wrenching, gut-pulling, disappointing, extremely disappointing result, and definitely there's many ways to look at it. Many ways to look at it. There's so much things to view in this one. So much things to look at in this one. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. I trust and hope that you guys are feeling fine. I really trust and hope that you guys are doing fine. Let me check this. Good. I'm in a camera keep on a shake all over the place. Someone speak to me about it the other day, but so let me see a few people come in early as possible. J King, big up. G Bear said the struggle is real. Rasta CN said this one I heard like when me kick with the penalty. A CC under 12 team in a shootout and lose the game. I still remember that. Rough man. I traveled here for years. Chevron Gibbon said Alvas the hero. Rasta said the one man on your team we cannot be so wild as the sweeper. We should not be so wild as a sweeper. Stop blame Alvas. We lose the game when Low got red. No, we never lose the game, you know. We never lose the game yet. But at the point in time, remember I said, even when we get the red, you know, even when we get the red card, we were 1 goal up. Remember that the game never lost. And we got, after we get the red card, after the red card, we scored the goal. So things did a shape up our way. We are possibility lies that something can be in the game or could have been in the game for us. So it's not a case in which the game was done right this, no. The red card was definitely heartbreaking as well, heart-wrenching. J King said we finished for God only can save us. I'll do everything right and then go mash it up. The coach did a lot. I see many people saying that why didn't Mariappa come on? No people have said so. But remember, I said Alvas Powell was previously the preferred right back. He was the preferred right back. Mariappa is a makeshift right back, you know. Mariappa's preferred position is actually centre back. Unless you don't put on an extra centre back. And remember, it's not a case in which there's strong cause to bring on Mariappa, but there's also no legitimate say to say that Alva shouldn't come on. More than us feeling hurt right now at this point because the game throw away like that because of what he did. So there's a few people, because last night I did a review. I did a review last night on Alvas Powell positioning. I'm going to show it back to you guys. On Alvas Powell's positioning. Oh, look at this. So this is when Daniel Johnson scored, the Reggae Boy fans were so happy. And then after seeing Alvas Powell come on, yeah, pretty poor, right? Really harsh. So I'm going to show you guys something. Let me see if I can find it. Hopefully I can find it. Okay. Hopefully I can find it. Because, yes. I'm going to show you guys something. This here is the second goal that we concede. Hopefully, you guys are looking at it. So people are saying that my analysis of the poor defending was not spot on because they were saying that the wing back, no, the wingers should have been covering. Now, I want to look here. Right here, we have Alvas Powell right here. I highlighted Alvas Powell. Andre Blake is in his preferred position because the attacker is right here with the ball. He could hit the ball far post. So Andre Blake is in perfect position. Ethan Pinnock is right here challenging the attacker with the ball. Greg Lay is slightly behind the attacker. We have Speedy Williams covering the cutback on top of the box. Now right here we have Liam Moore covering the 22, the player in the 22. So far all the players I would say that they are in good positions. Greg Lay, yeah, he got beaten on the inside. So the only thing he could have done is actually foul the player, in which I think he didn't want it to do. That's definitely the only thing that he could have done. Now, when you look at Alvas Powell, is looking at his focus is totally on the ball. And I want you guys to go and watch a replay of this game. When the ball came across for the first goal, I heard Andre Blake said Alvas Powell. No, he said Alvas. So basically, he's alerting Alvas before the ball came across. He wasn't alert. Now, at this point in time, the number 10 is free with acres of space because Alvas Powell, and if there should have been an offside call, there would not be because he's actually running towards the defense and he went beyond both center backs who is keeping that line as well within Liam Moore and Ethan Pinnock. And so he literally break the line. All right, so guys, I'm gonna drop the invite. I'm gonna drop the link so you guys can come on. If you think I am wrong, come on and let's dispute it. We need to work out what happened. So if you think I'm wrong, honestly, if you think I'm wrong, I'm dropping the link, the link right there. I'm dropping the link right there. So you guys can come on, please. You guys can come on. I just dropped the link. So let me continue with this now. So this here, what I'm showing you guys is Alvas Powell is ball watching, and I have come to the realization so that this is not the first. This is not something new. This is not something new. So we have the wingers here. If any one of the wingers, who should have been, I think it would have been Junior Flemings. It would have to be Junior Flemings. Possibly would be right here. So it's out of the play, but it should be here. But at the same sense, right here at the right back position. Big up Fabian. Big up Rasta. Come on. So this here is telling me that is poor positioning defensively. Big up Ryan LFC in the comment section. Ryan, boy, I tell you, I sit me on Twitter this morning and say a man clip up and put up on Twitter. I shed tears like a war. Tough, Ryan. Big up. So before Jack Rasta, what do you think? People say my analysis of Alvas Powell was quite poor. Because I'm going to show you. Somebody say it, Say poor analysis. Literally poor analysis. I'm going to say, all right, fine.
Alvas brother said that to me. Yeah.
I don't know. So this is the comment. He said, such poor analysis. This is the comment. Such poor analysis. I'm going to get back to the analysis. So Alvas Powell, this is what I said. Alvas Powell eyes locked onto the player with the ball whilst his marker runs the channel. This happens on so many different occasions since he came onto the pitch. What do you guys think about this? I might not know much about football, but this looks wrong to me. So let's use the picture references now. We're going to use the picture references. This there again is Alvas Powell. You can make a claim that the ball is over here, far from him. Look at him watching the ball. This is Greg Lay. Greg Lay is in front. He's in goal side to his marker. Ethan Pinnock, goal side as well to his marker. Alvas Powell behind his marker. That is case number one. Yes, we could say that Junior Flemings should be getting back. But if Junior Flemings should be getting back, this would be Junior Flemings. You guys are seeing the cursor, right?
Yeah, man.
This should have been Junior Flemings' marker. All right. Let's get to the next scenario. This year is Alvas Powell lock on to the ball. Junior Fleming's getting back. This would have been Alvas Powell marker. But look at this channel. If in the event that Junior Fleming is too high, what Alvas Powell should do in this situation is inform Junior Fleming to get and cut and get inside of the channel, the defensive channel, which is the mark this player. But because his eyes are so locked on the ball, he's not even thinking about anything more than just keeping his eye on the ball. Like he wants to win the ball, even though the ball is not in his zone. That makes no sense. It's like the ball is in the goal. The goalkeeper of the ball, you are looking on the ball, you say, all right, more win the ball. And the goalkeeper, the opposition goalkeeper of the ball. That makes no sense. Focus on your task, your work, which is your marker. Your marker. Let's get to the next one. I think this is another situation. So this is Junior Fleming's on top. Right here we have Leah Moore. This is Leah Moore's marker. This would have been Leah Moore's marker. This marker right here should definitely be Junior Fleming's, and you go and cover here. If it's not Junior Fleming's marker, that means you should inform Junior Fleming's to come back here. You are ball watching, so you don't see this man. Inform Junior Fleming's, hey, get back. That didn't happen. That never happened in this scenario. Let's get to the next one.
Go back to that one then. Before you move on. Yes, in that same play, the ball go to the same man where you point the arrow to, you know. And what happened? Alvas, instead of Alvas go and press the ball, Alvas is about 3 to 4 feet from yes.
I back you list.
Alvas play about 4 feet from the player, give him a lot of time and space. He control, take up his head and do whatever he want to do. And that has been Alvas' biggest problem. Alvas come on the field and ball watch, as I say. But continue before we give a comment.
So this is our last one now. All right, so this is Junior Fleming's right here. These are the attackers, the midfielders. So right at this position, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. So they're attacking in 5 channels. Now, Gregley over here tucked in half. So he's not fully tucking, he's tucking halfway. Just in case he might play the ball through this channel. So I'm tucking half. He's tucking halfway zone. So for this player, if this player move to the channel, or he can actually turn around for this player. No,
split the difference. Split the difference. Lee, split the difference.
Exactly. Now look at this now. But even though you could say Gregley, I'll watch the ball as well. But look at the line. Look pan him run. He might run horizontally in the line where the defender. Look what Alvas run.
Yeah, Gregley is zone marking.
All right, but no, all right.
You can cover both possibilities. They must say, yo, any one of them man can get the ball. So I am in this zone where if him go out wide, I'm in a position to recover. If him go in the middle, I'm in a position to recover.
Hear the difference. Greg Lee know what go on on him left shoulder. Yes. Alvas don't know what go on him right shoulder. Me's not a big coach, but me coach U10. And me tell me right back, know what go on your right shoulder. He's a big international footballer. Yeah. You can't afford to not have that.
You know, me like how you say that. You see, the body positioning tells a major difference. So, I don't know if you can see me. So, as a defender, right? You crouch, and you make your body bigger, so you can turn left or you can turn right. You crouch and make your body bigger, and you can lean to the side to send the attacker to end whichever direction. Now, when you look at Alvas is actually running. In this situation, he's running. The problem is, you are running, but you're not aware of your surrounding. Your body position, every other defender crouch except Alvas. Everybody are face attacker, a player, except Alvas. So this striker now, more than likely striker want run, make the diagonal, the vertical runner in the channel there. Pinnock watch him. So it gives this man now. You have 2 options. I then go to this midfielder or go over the top to the player. But guess what him not really want to do? Him not really want to take the ball out of the attacking phase or closer in front of the goal. He not really want to move the ball out of the channel, out of the central channel. I don't think he want that. So when he did the situation, yeah, I think he went to this player and him come back right as so and he get receive the ball. When him receive back the ball, when he play 1-2, he back heel it in the channel and him at number 10 still pick it up.
When you don't know when you don't know your surroundings at this level, what you are doing is making the decision for the offensive player. So man, when no ball, we are play against Mexican when no ball. So all them do when them say Alvas a pinch miggle now look right. As soon as him see that, it don't take him a half a second. If you see which part the space there in this deadly position and just kill you with that pass. So you make the decision for the attacker, even when the attacker think, all right, may have to go step left and beat and shoot right. Once you steps inside so much, him see the open place. So it's a simple thing because there's not enough pressure on the ball and you too much inside. So some simple mistakes, just like you're saying, you know. But who is not there right now in the middle to sort it out and tell them where to go? Who? Anandilo son. You understand? So you talk about you come in with a game plan and all of a sudden we're out of shape because Blake the too far back to make the shot. Or can't make the shot. Right now, Nandilo's son supposed to be there saying, yo, Alvas, too much inside. Shift right shoulder. But nobody now do that because that wasn't the game plan coming in.
Him never before remember said him never really have to do them much talking, you know, because Javier Brown. For me, when me watch Javier Brown, the only critique I had at Javier Brown, in which it wasn't really a bad thing, him talk too close to the wingers. So my time when the wingers cut the ball in front of him and make a horizontal run, you hard to catch a winger because the winger at the head of him already. But because him talk so close to the wingers don't have the ability to get the cross to get the cross out in. So him stop the crosses from coming in. So him prefer the wingers them go cross and try to score from far. And the wingers cut in and try to score from far. In which I think that's a good defending. I dare give them a shot from way out rather than stop the. When the cross come in, anything happen now, your own defender can stop it. Right through the first half, not one Mexican player want to header in our 18 box. Not even one of them win a header. Not one of them. None of them no win a header. The only header winner one time, it was the first goal. And the only header that they win that goal, that game.
And we have a 6'3", 6'4" sweeper back there as well in the first half.
No, even in the second half going forward, Javier Brown win a whole per header, you know. So little small touches and something, you know. Just a little because he might jump. And when I see him jumping, I say this look bad. I said this look bad. I don't like how this look. I did nervous. I said, boy. All right, so I'm going to ask you a question. Ask a question. Fabian, many people are showing say Mariapa should have come on. No people are showing that. I'm going to give you my thought before I make an answer. I think that from the World Cup campaign start, Alvas Powell, even not even the World Cup campaign, from Gold Cup, whichever, Alvas Powell was always first choice right back. In a game, in a situation like this, we know that even Mariapa, even when he go, a long time now Mariapa not play right back. Even when he go in club and MacArthur, a centre back in my play. Would you look past the right back or sitting on the bench and put on a defender, centre back, run at the right back position? And what do you think about that substitution? Because how many people have beat Paul out for that?
All right, so me personally, when I realized that Javier Brown couldn't continue, I was saying to one of my friends who was watching the game with me, a big coach, a Premier League winning coach, I never watch the game. He must say, Javier, get up, please continue, play upon the 1 foot. And I was saying to him that I personally would put on Mariapa because I don't trust Alvas. No, that is me personally. No, when you're a new coach, you have to give everybody a clean slate. No, everybody beating Paul Hall. I understand Paul Hall logic. Paul Hall was doing the simple thing, which is the right thing. He didn't try to overcomplicate the situation. Mariapa is a centre back. He's not a right back. Alvas Powell is an experienced right back. So he's thinking, do I put my centre back out of position, or do I put on the right back who was the first choice right back for a number of years, who have experience, just to play 10 minutes? You understand what I say? And he went for the experience right back. I can't kill him for that.
True.
I can't. The man put on him backup right back. The man decides him now play nobody out of position and use him centre back for cover as at right back. Him put on him right back. All Alvas had to do was focus. What you tell me say a ball you can't focus for 10 minutes? 10 minutes. That's all we wanted. 10 minutes.
I have to disagree respectfully.
Me personally.
What do you think about Rafa? Finish it, man.
Me personally, I don't like Alvas as a player personally. So I would go with Mariappa, but I understand why Paul Hall chose the right back who is in and out weekly playing right back as opposed to somebody who plays centre back with in and out who can do a job at right back. Also, Alvas Powell has a lot more pace than Mariappa. So all of those things would have been weighing on the mind of the coach to decide to choose Alvas over Mariappa in that situation. And Mariappa was getting ready to come on, by the way, but Mariappa wasn't going to come on and play right back.
Yeah.
Mariappa was going to come on to play centre back.
For Pinnock?
No, not for Pinnock. He was going to pull Ravel and bring on. He was going to pull Ravel or pull Flemo and go to a back three for the last 10 minutes, but Javin got injured and he messed up the plan. Now, as a coach, you're going with a plan. You understand? No, Damian Lowe, stupid red card, mess up the entire game plan, it changed the complexion of the game. I know he wanted to bring on Peter Lee Vassell in the latter stages of the game, or Bobby Reid. Damian red card, take out Bobby Reid and Peter Lee Vassell completely out of the game. It also forced the manager to sacrifice Lamar Walker to bring in the extra defender. So Damian Lowe single-handedly messed up the entire game plan with his stupid tackle. You understand? So we have to go cut Paul Hall some slack. I think the substitutions that he made were very good substitutions.
And the timing was right as well.
It never work out. Alvas just mess up everything. 10 minutes Alvas, just 10.
What's our assassin?
Yeah, so great point about Damian Lowe. And great point as well about giving coach some slack because he deserve it. But in my opinion, the most important word in football is trust. And the man them where the coach put out there, whether the 11 or the man them where come in, the one thing where you have to have in them, a trust. Now, Alvas have more speed than Mariappa. But it's not speed as you break down so well, military. It's not speed kill we yesterday. What kill we is positional awareness. Now, Paul Hall know ball, just like you three with no ball. And if you know ball, you're going to know say in a 1-0 game, and you try see out the last 10 minutes, you have Mariappa or Alvas. And that's the call you have to make. Me understand the centre back, right back, but we are baller boss. And means a winger like you, and if them put we on until we focus 10 minutes, watch your right side, we are going to do it. So, a baller who know what I do, like Mariappa, playing in the English league for so long experience, it was a wrong call by the coach. Now, you can't kill him because it's a simple mistake, but that mistake they do the World Cup for we.
At least you know saying who him can trust now. At least you know who him can trust.
No him know. me didn't know that before.
Yeah.
No him know.
Me understand. Yeah, you bring a good point in regards to who you'd have put on. Big up coaches next. Massive respect. Thanks for coming in. Big up Ryan LFC. People, everyone in the comment section. Big up. Me know early morning and the rough say Fabian Vice never did it with him. People smash the like button. Really appreciate it if you do so. We just have break down a few things. Just have run through some stuff. Because I don't know this is football now. In the same sense, we can discuss these things. Things never look good. Definitely in many different aspects. But I think that there's a lot of people coming out. Wolper pitchforks and sick coming out and come off by coach now. And people on the pitchfork and the back lamp and then sitting there now.
Torches, yeah.
And the torch, you know. I come out and I say this morning to myself, you know, because I get up and I look at my phone and I say, sitting and I say, where was all this energy when the World Cup campaign did a flatter in the earlier stage? Did a batter? I mean, I said, really? But I put that aside and I say, all right, fine. Now, I think that we have major issues in regards to. All right, so say fans in stadium, right? If 200 man in stadium, and me and Fabian said that. Fabian me said this morning. If 200 man in stadium and then they close now the grandstand area there, so and one of them can shout say, Alvas, look back at you. Alvas, look back at you. Alvas, look back at you. Look back at you. Me think they would be aware.
Yeah, man.
Me think he would be aware. I'm probably grown. Because as I'm saying, under the first goal now, Andre Blake shout out and say, Alvas. And by the time Alvas will turn around and the man get tired of him. I see even people blame Andre Blake for that goal. And I'm like, I have to wonder if people really watch football with context. First of all, when Alvas Powell, when the player go for the ball, and there are point blank header, the keeper can get a firm onto it, or the keeper fingertip alone can touch the ball or anything can. That's a point blank header. People think goalkeepers should be some superstars where once the ball touch it and it's supposed to go out the door or outside the stadium. No, it can't go anywhere. Most of the time, some of the most spectacular saves the keeper make are probably all the elbow, the ball brush off and deflect from goal. I then took the little studs. Yeah, a little studs off my boot, deflect, and they save the or some and the ball box them and they want a face. But then put them bad in the position. That is what keepers do. Then put them bad in a position. So for the first goal, I don't think there's nothing much what Andre Blake could handle for the first goal for me. But me see people are beating feet. I don't know why. I don't know how that come about.
Military.
Stop point.
Madness.
Mm-hmm.
If you give an average player a free shot in a 18-yard box, 9 out of 10 times they will score.
True.
If you give an average player a free header in a 6-yard box, 9 out of 10 times they will score. Mm-hmm. Alvas did not challenge with the header, and Alvas did not jump. Alvas did not do nothing at all. Alvas realized the ball beat him. Alvas started lean for the player and jump. All Alvas had to do was jump. A lot of things can happen. When Alvas jump, if he missed the ball, the attacker could head the ball onto Alvas Powell. It could throw off the attacker. It could do so many things. You see, in football, one thing I always tell my defenders, don't give nobody no free shot at goal.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you cannot block the ball, your presence alone will throw them off. Try, nudge them, make them feel your presence, make them hurry. Alvas did this a man at the time and space with jump ahead, but with ease, the man scored the goal. Alvas never jump, bro. You're playing right back, and the ball coming in your area, and you're not even jump for it.
People are blame Blake because really there's no expectation, there's no disappointment without expectation. So it's because we expect so much from Blake, and maybe enough man not really expect as much from Alvas. It's simple for a man just say, boy, Blake, if you hate what me having a you, that shouldn't happen. So me here we ask them, I don't think Blake really deserve the blame, but we rate him so much, and that's why we have put the blame on him. And because enough man have to blame somebody, you know, like a tree away. Enough man get up in a bad mood, you know. So I mean the blame have to go there. And top of gun. You see what I say? So it's either blame it on the rain or but I really Alvas and Damian Lowe, if you break it down. I don't really want to blame the ball of them, but Damian Lowe have a father who was the most tidy, under control, disciplined baller on the field. So I don't know why I'm so wild.
Alright, you see. Alright. Big up Andrew Downey. Big up, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Jamaica always win with a back 5 or 3. Back 4 is a no. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. All right, so you see, this is the thing about it is that, you know, I think that us as Jamaican football fans, we're so protective. We're very protective of the players of so many different factors. And I have come to realize that this man lie down in my bed, right? And watch one French media rip apart Pogba. I mean, I say, why do I rip apart Pogba? But under the thread, I read some other articles were linked together for the reason why Pogba behave like that. I mean, say, then me see why. No, you see, us as fans, we hush everybody. We protect everybody. So even this morning, me get up and I say, blouse and skirt. Like, when something I post, I say, no, something I post it. I'm say, no, I post the same way. I mean, I look on it, all right. Why is that we are afraid to put accountability on particular people when they fail? Just as though we can come out front forward and say, the government of Jamaica sabotage the World Cup campaign in regards to having no fans in the stadium. That was a big sabotage. Came on a Sparkle fans. Our people have regular day in there. Face-to-face school resume. Everybody are going about the normal day-to-day life. But yet still, if you put 2,000 fans in the stadium there, everybody can sit down 10 feet apart and not one of them come in contact with each other. Not even one of them to a stadium big. If I put 1,000 fans in there, them not ask you full stadium. They not ask you just a portion of people to celebrate with them vuvuzela to make some noise, to at least galvanize the players. People are going to say, boy, Mexico never have no fans in the stadium. Yeah, then no Mexico fans never did there. But you did know the Mexico fans come at the game. Mexico fans came at the game. They were outside the stadium, they just couldn't go in. What if they had the opportunity to go in? And that is how loyal these people are. So they then come and travel from Mexico to conquer watching team. So I think just as though we can say, boy, we beg Andrew Hole and say, hey, what not allow fans in? We beg the sports minister say, hey, allow fans in. And we say we'll blame them, say, no fans not going to see them. We can do the same. If we believe, say, just as our Rasta saying, say, he put that substitution, the Alvas Powell substitution on Paul Hall, we cannot dispute it because it's what is his opinion and he has valid points to back his opinion. Just as though I can say that Fabian can say him not put it on the coach and him have valid points to back it, just the same. So it's the same way we can say, all right, Damian Lowe, you should have not collected a red card there because that was really rash. That was stupid. That makes no sense. You want to imprint your personality on the game, and in doing so, that is your personality, a red card. And we talk about this, me and Fabian talk about this all the time. This is how Damian Lowe defend. Very rash. And people say, I don't know who said in the comment section, I don't know if O'Neal. Man say, the moment VAR come in a CONCACAF, Jamaica get one per red card, because Damian Lowe get one per red card. And so be so done. The first time VAR used in a CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, and Damian Lowe christened it. So yeah, we have to put the blame on him. We have to put that on him, say, hey, you shouldn't have collected red there. The coach come out with him plan, your red card, really throw the coach plan off board. Then now, when Alvas Powell come on, the coach put in trust in Alvas Powell, say, hey, Alvas, 10 minutes, keep the defender close, do what Javian Brown do, keep the defender close to you, don't make him win the headers, don't make him have the time and space on the ball. For 10 minutes, that's all you have, for 10 minutes. So what if Alvas Powell start the game? So if we shouldn't put that together, all the games they will play back from them, I will concede them up a goal and sitting over and over again. That means these same players were a key figure in our team, you know. A long time we have suffered with them, you know.
Yeah, so football on a brain speed, you know. Football on a foot speed, football on brain speed, right? So me play with sweep already, you know. And me know well loaded I try though. Me play with sweep already. Who would have put something on the Mexican and the referee not even see it, or it wouldn't even be a yellow card. But when him do it so obvious, right? When you do it so obvious at this level, then you have a very serious problem because we have to think is how quick the player's mind work. That's why Ravel's so good enough. Because Ravel brain speed is so much faster than everybody else one. And that we need. So the point where you make it right.
We never talk to Ravel in a game, I tell him. In Ghana. In Ghana.
It's a tough game for him.
Yeah.
That's tough game for Ravel today. Last night for real. But generally speaking, him think quicker. Antonio think quicker. And the better players that we have think a little bit quicker. And that's what killed with the whole campaign. It never happened last night. And you make a great point. Last night, I know when we lose the World Cup. We lose the World Cup from the Gold Cup, when we should have used the Gold Cup like a big team though, and pick a World Cup team. Instead, we're going like we are trying to win Gold Cup. We end up don't win Gold Cup anywhere, and we don't learn the lessons what we need to make. Instead, we have played Peru last week to learn the lesson then what we should have learned from way back at Gold Cup. So it's a thing we just never organized well. You can't blame the coach, but you have some man at JFF we have to take some blame for that one when it's done.
I agree. When I say Fabian, I agree with that, Rasta. I swear. If I'm you, Fabian.
Yes, so I agree with you. And military may discuss this from World Cup set. What is our aim at World Cup? And we discuss the answer. Our aim should have been to pick the World Cup team, bringing the youth, them, try them out in our competition. No, it's a DMN law. DMN law is the understand the football, move past the up. Everybody have eyes, you know. So you can't be so rush with the tackling. No, and the reason why I don't beat Paul for the substitution, I'm going to realize before Paul make every single substitution, he consult into action. He never set up to do that, ever. You understand? In consulting. So for instance, if me I start watching teams in and we go down and me say Mariapa and Rasta say Mariapa and me say Alvas a right back. He must stand the work to send me and military say, yo, right back he must stand the work to send me. See? Rasta and say, alright, we put on Alvas. In consult. So I would say them blunder in that case. Somebody in the comment section say, remember the Mariapa travel far towards to come from Australia. So all of those things would have been weighing on the mind of the head coach as in the decision. Me and you talk long time say Damien Lowe can't tackle. Ryan LFC talk about it long time. Jay Taylor said Damien is a walking red card. They must say this month now.
Not true. A long time Jay Taylor said, man.
Yeah, man, the man go use for Christmas. You understand? No. We now go lay the blame and Blake. I mean, I like lay the blame on one person. Oh, the Ravel situation. That me I try to me lose my chain of thought. Ravel. They now go beat Ravel, but Ravel was playing out of position. Ravel took a job from the coach and he was doing the job. No. Midfielders, when they are given roles to play and you don't see them, means them are doing the role good. Ravel was playing. Ravel was not playing in the number 10.
No, man, I'm not playing number yet.
Daniel Johnson was a number 10. Ravel is a number 10. Ravel was doing the job. Ravel was tracking back. Ravel was keeping the Mexican from getting the ball. Yes, but there were times when Ravel come for the ball. I remember a lot of times Ravel come for the ball from the defenders. And every time the ball go to Damien Lowe go long. Every time. A lot of times, Pinnock not kick the ball. All Damien Lowe had to do was go to Javian or go to Ravel come to the ball. Damien they try to make one big kick all the way back over each side of the back and both try them go for throwing. So Damien Lowe obviously wasn't compatible. And for the people who were talking about attacking football, I mean, it was there. They could see that we wanted to press and play football. However, Damien Lowe in particular could not manage that type of ball game. He can't manage it. So when the ball got to Damien just keep back the Mexican and they can tackle again.
Yep. It look like he can't manage when we're being pressed.
He don't have no faith, he don't have no confidence in himself to take the ball and pass it.
Me I look on Liam Moore, and Liam Moore look like he can manage the press. It look like he can manage it when being pressed.
Bro, Liam Moore has to start, but Paul Hall is very careful of starting all English players because you know the backlash them go get. Him go get a backlash and say, oh, you only have started English-based players. And it is the topper, loyal players, and they mess up with them. As a coach, you have your plan. Your vice captain go take a full. First of all, they never need to make a tackle like that.
No.
They even make a tackle like that. They stayed that circle, bro. Half line. If it was on the edge of the 18, we could have cut him so slack. At the half line, bro. All the man go at the half line.
It come like there's some malice in a tackle.
They made purposely try to hurt the man. And when the referee see that to the bar, referee decide that, yep, because if that purposely trying to hurt somebody in football, it's a red card. And that's what Damien was doing. Damien see a chance now when he get the ball and he say, all right, follow through and kick the ball, That's exactly what Damien do, which we never did. Worst, it was a minute before halftime. When you go to something, you don't understand. Just relax and see out the game to halftime. If we come out in the second half, we will win the game with the only difference is that with 10 men, Ravel get more freedom because you realize we did a play 4-4-1. So Ravel end up out of position again and go play on the left side. And the ball with Antonio kick and the deflect go for the corner for goal. And Ravel pass the ball to Antonio.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we can Ravel. But
you see with Ravel now, you see because Ravel in playing on team will have possession in football. So if my playing on team now we don't have position in football, say definitely that's a minimum, that's a lot of thing. Or so Karim who said military gonna sacrifice Anthony Grant, sacrifice himself for Jamaica, and we not call him. Rasta no love ugly. Anthony Grant never lose a game when he's on the field. I understand what you say no. But remember say that done and pass, so we can't really beat on that. We have to talk about the pressing issues as well. Anthony Grant is a big issue. Military, them never cancel Javier Brown if him could go on. Simple. Injuryman no walk off field. But I think the physio must have said something to Javier Brown to find out what is the situation. Even if Javier Brown tell himself saying he can go further, remember when the physio is a trained professional, so you have to tell a man saying he can go further, and the physio say, okay, see, I feel the niggling right there, so that's not a good sign. Even though you feel like you can go on, that definitely is not a good sign. And if he's remember now, we're the doctor and people. So even if the balls them want to play, the ball them want to play. So they might do anything, they want to say anything because they want to play. They're willing to play. Even if a man injured, man say, boy, I'm good enough, man, I'm ready to go. And the physio who's the doctor say, all right, tell me if you feel it, tell me if you feel it. And what by your response, he can answer. Carry me easy. He can answer it. But there's so much context to this game. And that I like, I like when football game have so much context. Come and watch Arsenal again the backside. Too much context.
Bro,
Why not? Just go there and put it there.
it is easy to have these opinions after the fact.
True.
If Jamaica had gone on to win the game, we would be having that.
True that. I don't think we have so much issues.
Bro, it is easy to criticize the coach after the fact and say, hey, you have put on Maria for because nobody knows Alvas would have sell 2 goals. Except me. Except me. Remember me post that group.
Me have a bridge in me and my reason yesterday and call me and I go on with a reason. Alex say, I said, go now. Me that St. Thomas man. Down at my place Alvas come from. And Alvas energy no right to me. The man say, man, energy no right to me. If me simply more dash a game. The man said that yesterday an idea. That's how a man said to me yesterday an idea. And it come to pass. It really come to pass. But
I mean, the change, you see. The change at halftime. I believe Lamar was having a better game than Flemo.
Mm-hmm.
I would have taken Flemo instead of Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
That was the change that I was saying because he says somebody have to get sacrificed.
Mm-hmm.
And it would either be Lamar or Flemo. The coach chose Lamar. I mean, either we have to understand that. Me personally, I choose Flemo because Lamar was having a better game.
Yeah, Lamar did have a good game. Yeah, me can't run that. Even before the game started.
Bro, I would have never started Clemens over Bobby Reid. Never.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have never started Lamar Walker over Bobby Reid. Never.
Alright, so Lamar Walker in start off kind of shaky, but in growing a game, and you can't stand out say this man had a bad game. You can't stand out say him have a bad game. Fleming's a little bit more defending than Lamar, just a little bit more, but Lamar had a little bit more going forward. So the two of them have them pros and then cons. Now, when you're looking at the midfield, I think that for a player that you see, Devon Speedy Williams, he had an okay game. Him trying best playing in a position that it's not comfortably in. I would understand the reason why. I would understand the reason why he used Devon Speedy Williams in another position in regards to him ability to play the ball and move the ball quicker than most of the other players in my team. Now, without a CDM, that shows the importance of a CDM. That really shows the importance of a CDM. Someone who can control the shape. Now, what do you want to play? I say Aka. This is what I say now. For the first 15 to 20 minutes of the game, Aka maintain the shape. We want to play against Peru. I said that Aka maintain the shape. And the amount of people come at me for it. Just by saying that. I'm say, yes, I know Aka is old. I know Aka is over age. We know say in this and that. But for the first 15 to 20 minutes, we have to give credit where credit is due. He held the shape. We never really hold the shape of the team. I think that really cost us a bit because we need to hold the shape. The shape need to hold. There's other aspect of it. There's so much aspect of the game, I'm saying. Daniel Johnson had a really good game in regards to taking the ball, driving forward, taking the ball out of our own third, driving forward, holding up the ball, and trying to protect the ball, trying to create something. Daniel Johnson and Ethan Pinnock. Daniel Johnson, Ethan Pinnock, Javian Brown, these three players are the standout players that I saw. I saw a lot of players, but these three players were the standout players I saw. Ethan Pinnock. All right, what do you think about Ethan Pinnock performance, even? Before we really get on it.
Ethan Pinnock came into the team, and Ethan Pinnock shut up Tapa. May I have this conversation long time? I said, with Tapa saying Ethan Pinnock not going to start, he's a backup. That is madness. Ethan Pinnock came and performed just as I expected him to perform. Calm, collective, with a head on his body. Winning the balls, winning the reviews, and not kicking away the football. Bro, I don't Ethan Pinnock kick with the football. Like a person's were saying Ethan Pinnock soft as a defender or whatever, but you can be soft and effective.
Soft? What do you mean by
you
soft?
You can be soft and effective.
What do you mean by soft?
As in them big rough house tackle there and all of that.
That's not football. Football pass that now.
That is exactly. A lot of the footballers, the footballers who do that, all of them had fears about the Pepe. Even Ramos,
But the Ramos type of people, not the Pepe type of people. Them the days they're done.
Them days done, bro.
Fabian, when I defend in the Premier League, may I ask you a question? How much tackle you think Van Dijk, much light tackle you think Van Dijk make per every 10 games?
Bro, Van Dijk no need to make a slide tackle because Van Dijk will came to get,
Simple. You don't need to make a slide tackle.
Bro, get to the last ditch tackle the Pinnock make. The two of them, one way nearly scored, the one block the ball. If that was Damian looking at the penalty, for sure. Because Damian go in harder than that and try to lift down the man.
I go say, Mickey, I think me post it now. I believe me post it. I say me can't find. I say me can't find.
It is similar.
I post it on Twitter and Instagram. I try to say me can't find it.
Alright. It's similar to the tackle where Damian Lowe make the America game. Where him get the ball and the referee blow it forward. Pinnock never try to down the man. Pinnock try to stop the ball. And I'm so glad.
I have it, man. I put it on Twitter right now. Continue.
I am so glad to see Pinnock in the defense line. You have somebody around there who is using his brain. You understand? Damian Lowe, aggression is not bad, but there's something that is called controlled aggression. You can be aggressive, but be in control. Damian Lowe is not in control. Him just get aggressive and him just do this and him just me get the feelings that Damian Lowe just don't care anymore.
Don't care? Why is that?
We're funny tackle him on the floor. And then him have this smile on him face with the red cat. Like, me feel like me want to just stretch me and throw me tablet. One back. Like, like some little DJ just in the class when in the trouble. And then him have that little silly smile upon his face. Like, that was the expression Damien like, bro, you're a professional. Act like a professional. And a corner league you play.
Travis Pessoa said, military good and I heard that DJ across Flemings on the field. Him a fan of the man them. That not sound good.
No. DJ is passionate. DJ is the captain. For me, DJ was the person winning the players honor, and I have seen this quality in DJ for years now. DJ is 29. DJ knows that this is his last chance to make it to the World Cup. Ethan Pinnock is 28. Liam Moore, I think, is 29. Greg Lay, I think, is 28, 27.
Greg Lay, 27. About 27.
Yeah, you can't squeeze out another World Cup out of them, but this is really their last chance. These players are Antonio, last chance. These players are serious about getting to the World Cup. I mean, DJ Apicus Fleming, and that's why DJ was probably the most upset of all the players yesterday, because you talk, say, you got training, and you see, blasted the coach I work for the same goal they were score for me.
Brother, me I tell me see man I work on them. Can man, like the coach realize that we have an issue. The coach realize that we have an issue.
Marking in the box. The from crosses and them a work on you. And that's what DJ was saying. DJ upset because, I mean, working on something, bro, in a training, and then you're going to give for 10 minutes and you don't do the simple thing. Mark your player. Simple. That's why DJ is up.
This is a challenge I talk about.
Yeah. I don't blame DJ.
So basically, what me say what's the matter here?
I say, I don't blame DJ for being angry and cursing and all of that. Because last night the ball like me. I only way me could have calmed down and tell you, grieve, brother.
So this is what happened. The tiptoe challenge, this is what me tweeted. This is the tiptoe challenge made by Ethan Pinnock. Such a beautiful moment. It could have been an own goal. It could have definitely been an own goal. But we're sure if in toe never touch that, easy to tap in for the Mexican player. Easy. Look there. Easy tap in. The man fully stretch. Ethan Pinnock fully stretch with the one there. 100% fully stretch. Just to get into upon it. If he never touch that, a straight goal. Without a doubt. That was a spectacular tackle by Ethan Pinnock. I tell you.
Bro, Ethan is good. But maybe somebody might come
yes. Ask for there's a tap in the box one.
Somebody had to part. If I didn't hear me right now, I'm feeling my phone and liquor. I tell you. Paul has done so many different. Paul has encouraged the players to play. No, it is hard. All habits take long to break out. That's why Damien was still the kick with the ball. Them. You could see that they were trying to play out from the back. They were trying to keep pass the ball. It was obvious. We were on the front foot. We never just attack to the whole game like what we used to.
So I'm not going to cry about the referees them now. But you see, in football, there's, as I said, there's context to everything. Throughout the game, I personally felt that the referee was a bit one-sided bias. I'm not going to say him not give. Yeah?
Not a poor game.
It was a poor game for the referee. So, let me see if I can find it. So, here we have Mikel Antonio jabbed in the neck, on the ground rolling. We know say you have a little bit of the English acting, you know? The James Bond acting night. Rolling, but definitely the player's arm extended under his neck. We out of the torso and neck height. Torso to upper chest. We out of that. Now, and the referee said play on. The referee said play on. Then now, at the edge of the 18-yard box, Speedy did the same thing, and there was a foul. And it was a foul. Me not understand that. There's so much incident on the field. Eh?
The referee was inconsistent.
Too
He was supposed to be
inconsistent, man.
right. So the referee, he wasn't consistent, and I didn't like it at all. The youth really Antonio, and I'm sure that was a red card.
Onion said, I don't agree with you, Fabian. With you and Fabian, the referee had a good game. As much as Antonio is my shooter, it was acting. All right, so Antonio was acting, but guess what? Onion said he was acting.
No, brother, coach, they had the game and coach personal. You know, coach, man can't talk if I can. Playing by acting. You ever see Antonio? You watch Onion, you watch English Premier League. You ever see Antonio the act?
No, man. Antonio got drunk just a man.
Antonio is not that type of player, bro.
Yeah, man, that time for Ravel.
Don't say that. Antonio is not that type of player to go down and pretend. If him go down, him get a lick. And put the man guys down in short swell up. So I want to make him guys down and in short swell up.
Oh, okay. So you see, O'Neal, it's not as simple as you think. But Ravel got quite a few times there for Ravel. Because them target, it look like them target Ravel and DJ. And target, me know say them target Ravel. Anytime Ravel receive the ball. No man, me never said it was already, no. But I'm talking about it never give no foul. It never really do nothing for that. You not even call it back, you not even business. Then now, we move to the next part where we saw Speedy Williams did the same to the Mexican player at the edge of our 18-yard box. And he playing short in dropping our box. And guess what? No? It was a foul. So how is it a foul for one incident and not a foul for the next? I didn't like that one. I never liked that. Joe Dex said we need to start campaigning for a new and experienced coach to take us forward to 2026. We have 4 years to start concentrating on the under 17s and 20s. Let's rebuild and focus on cohesion and chemistry. All right. For me, I don't think we are going to do anything if the man in power, the people in JFF power, I see people in power. I don't think we're going for it because I think that JFF administration is a huge factor in this as well. Definitely a huge factor. Too much friends. Yes, not saying that friends is bad, no, but when I have too much friends in a one place without a structure and people acknowledging the structure and duty. For example, when I was in the army, in one department, we have 100 soldiers in our department. There's a structure, there's a ranking structure there. I will be the lance corporal, and then you have other privates. All away a friend. But in regards to the work aspect of things, friend, no matter again, friend in a business, I work what I deal with now. And this will get paid for. Work part. So in the JFF administration, if not one person gonna stand up and say, you are going, we have to fix this, because if we don't fix this, we're gonna lose the job. Or if we don't fix this, we not get paid. I don't think we don't have that level of accountability right there. I don't think we have that level of accountability. Not saying that they don't try, but I think they need more diverse people in the organization. And that is the reason why, if you look on Femi page, may have way more flavorful content in regards to the Reggae Boyz than the JFF page, in which makes no sense. That makes no sense. We should be running to the JFF for content. That is where we should be going. Not to the other YouTubers them like myself. Not to really we. They are, if it is a case in which we want to express what we think, but they are too secluded in regards to how they want their organization to run, and they don't run it with any form of transparency. So we don't understand what's happening, and then no any accusation can be made. No transparency. The man them change the coach the wrong time. In fact, I didn't have much problem with Tapper. JFF panic and fire Tapper.
That person, they can come on the program and me and him talk, please.
Alright, so you're gone. May I drop the link again? May I go drop the link again, people? Because you guys have some
that person come on the program.
So I'm pronouncing him Crowdy. Please come on the panel. May I drop the link? People whosoever feel free can come on to the panel.
Don't want to talk with him.
Military Guna, you blame JFF too much. Players to get all the blame. Of course, no. Remember now, we start off the show, you know, by beating the players, you know. And then we start off the show by it now. They will express how Paula could have been different, could have done something different. And we come to the understanding of why he did what he did and what he could have done differently. So we also, you could say that we also beat Paula as well. No, put aside that. We have to beat the end of the administration now, where things went wrong from the beginning.
Yeah, dirty.
Ryan Punisher, big up Ryan.
Up. I just want them really want some done. Is it like I throughout the game, when I like that, I watch the game the whole time. I feel like someone with it down 10 man will play a better ball game. But
the coach said no, and I interview them.
But what going on is, you see, after we score, we're going on different defensive mindset, dog. And I feel like, say, even though Antonio did that work so much, Antonio should have been first change. It should have been Flemmer for Corey Burke. Corey Burke for come on and give it that intensity there up there with Burke, with Antonio, is it? No, but remember and then you could have take off Antonio if I saw you.
Look at this. He take off Antonio about 70-something minutes, right? About 75th minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
15 minutes ago. From the game start, Antonio alone up front and around the channels. I tell him burn out. Burn right out. I'm my first one I go burn out.
Yeah, pre-game. That I never have a problem with that change. Antonio was.
But me feel like Burke could have come give with that pressure there. Cause him go put on Gray. Gray never give with that pressure there.
No, but what Gray did was release pressure off the defense.
When
he come up, no man, a few times he ball past him and he hold it up.
Andre, Raheem, let me explain it to you now. I understand what Paula was thinking. Now, 70 minutes, you are leading 1-0, you're pulling off your 8th striker. The person that you go on, that you're putting on, must be able to run down the clock. That was great instruction. Gray is excellent at holding up the ball and running down the clock. And he did that a few times.
But who that the film?
That is a problem.
Question, as a coach playing with 10 men, you're pulling off your striker. Is it that you're going to put on a striker who you want to score a goal or you want to manage the game? At that point, playing with 10 men for 20 minutes there, 25 minutes. It makes no sense to put on Corberg to go try and chase the game again when Andre Gray is better at holding up the play and running down the clock. Yes, they will give you a lot of energy. What I could argue is that Burke could have come out with Flemmer after Andre Gray.
Yeah.
But to cheat and Burke, to Antonio, me not agree with that. Burke, you don't put on Burke if you want to go on for a goal. But when you run down the clock, it was perfect for that situation.
Bad man, may I tell you God Almighty truth, dog. I feel like say is either we need a different right back than Alvas, bad man. Brown a play. Granted, Brown never have the best set of game last night, but the energy we him give away and couple defensive play we make, we can say yeah this, yeah that, but Alvas Powell a shit bad man. Big man thing, dog, and we not for have him. Dog, I get it, dog. You have a couple man in the team who I say, yo, bring that man in, but bad man, we cannot pay them money at $1,500, $2,000, and we not get it. We not get it just not work out in our favor, dog. No time at all, dog. A second time this year play Mexico and Mexico come score a late goal, you know. This time them score 2 late goals, you know. But bad man, and the 2 goals them come off of Alva's side. What that just why it just so happened that way there? Me feel like Taxi should have never start last night.
But Taxi never have a bad game still.
No, but the thing is, Leng gave such a good game last time. Oh, bad man, I have to play Leng with Pinnock. Me would have to do that. Me would have to try that. And see.
Yeah, you have a valid point still. We can't disagree. But as I said, Taxi really have a bad game still for anything.
But man, when the game start, Taxi a limp. You can't tell bad man. You see when you post a look at training session, it's so Taxi just barely really move around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
Taxi don't even have a team right now, bad man.
Yeah, but that not really stop.
Dog, we need for like the man them we don't know about man. It can't be like we outsiders I see this. And like what the coach them I see and we see a two total different thing, bad man. Like it hurt, bad man, but me I want to give that.
Remember, the coach take him off, you know. The coach take him off, you know, so that must have.
Yeah, take him off time hurt. If he never hurt, he would have take him off.
If you say if he never hurt, he would take him off.
He would have take him off, bad man. I don't believe so.
Possible, man. But Taxi analyze the Taxi hurt when he couldn't continue to play.
Yeah, no.
It's tough. You know, it's tough, man. It's really, really tough. But
one question before I go still. You think Jamaica still have a possibility I got you?
All right. So far I have yet to really touch on that. And I think that was the last aspect. All right. So that upon the last part I titled.
All right.
My problem is this now. It's in a football. Once you reach a case where you're up here use maths, you're gone. once maths involved, once maths involved, you're gone. But in the good faith of football, there's always hope because
maths always have a possibility.
Because 1 + 1 in maths equal 2, and there's possibility that there's a 2 there. So it's not like say it's totally gone. But from what we see, the Panama game, the Panama and Costa Rica game, it's gonna be if we win 6 points, it really, really heighten with chances.
Yeah, I know a chance we just got the playoff.
If you got the playoff round. But that boils down to us. If we reach the playoffs, then that boils down to us. What we do in the playoffs. That's that boils down to. What we do in the playoffs. So, as we say, once maths involved, it becomes very, very difficult. You know, what we have to do, beat Panama, beat Costa Rica.
No, we can't lose no more game. We have to win the whole of them. The hardest game will come up probably the Canadian game. The Canada game.
Boy, only people get them heart break, you know.
Yeah, military.
It
is possible. Remember, the thing about it is Mexico just saved themselves. So what we need to do now is Mexico, Canada, and USA just beat everybody with them play. And Jamaica just deal with our side and we good.
But I depend on them.
And you really want to come down to that, Fabian?
No, that's what it come down to now. We don't have a choice. I mean, Jamaicans always find some way to rise against adversity. This a mountain here hard to climb, you know, but there's still a chance. And you see, the thing about it is, we talk about we need fans in the stadium and fans this and fans that. Jamaicans have a set of fans who will only support you when they're winning or it is popular to support. Now is the time the team need the fans because the team, you can't see for the players are dejected. If we as fans turn our back and say, show them now qualify. Bro, we have to fight to the last minute. Once there is a chance, we as fans have to stay with the team and push the team. Them already give up, bro. We as fans can't give up. You understand? We are complaining to the fans in the stadium and all of that. And now is the time that the team need fans the most. So we could just support them and make them know, say, yo, even when we know deep down, say, yo, we have a 1 in 10 chance to qualify. But there's still a possibility. So we still have to get with the side and push them, bro. I know they need it more than anything. Yeah, and that's what I say.
Yeah, but Fabian, criticizing, constructive criticism is no means we're not supporting the side, you know.
No. I'm not talking about criticism. I'm not talking about just zone out of the thing.
I'm talking about people. We're not qualify. We're not this. We're not that. We're not business, and they're not good. And I criticize the team. I criticize the coach. I criticize the players. But we do it because we want the team to do better. We want the team to perform. You understand what I'm saying? We criticize even the government.
But look at this again. Look at this again. For me now, I would say me I wanna the JFF, the players them biggest critique. But yet still, this is me. I hide and I catch my footage up and down, I spend money out of my pocket, I travel to and from back I team. So it's not a case in which we saying that, for example, like me this man said what Alvas Powell did yesterday is a total. Or me can explain it now. If you get charged,
You not forget pay.
What happens when you eliminate one nation? Right? When you call the word again, man, like you eliminate one entire nation.
Genocide.
That I charge you if you go on. That is how I feel. And me can't say that because of how I feel, but in the same sense, nobody, not me say all the same reggae boy them will probably never like me. Cannot say me not give them 100% support. They can't say that. They cannot say 100% support. It reach a level where even JFF people have to grab me by my shirt collar so and throw me out of the stadium. They have to grab me by my shirt collar and lift me up. I said they hold me. People, I said they hold me.
Soldier, so.
And throw me out of the place. And throw me out. They cannot say me not support them. They can't say that. If they say that, I can tell you, they're going to feel hurt, really hurt. So,
but I feel like they must support them, madam. I feel like we Jamaicans nation are support them. I just hurt. I just that, we just hurt. And we as fans, when you're hurt, you just say things. Like you're just angry and just say things when you're angry. You know what I say?
Yeah.
I just that. I feel like they support them, but I feel like say the JFF don't have the support from its own government. That's it. That's how me feel. You know what I say? I just that. And like with any, like if you look at any other international country, it sucks that you gotta compare them. You know what I say? But them have them bucketive. Like in the US, the president them go with all of the sports them in the world. Them know, even if them not play it, them know about it. They must show up to certain event. You know what I say? But it sucks that we have to compare it like that. But at the end of the day, we have to still think, say, Jamaica, them want to be a first world country, but a third nation body. You know what I say? And we feel like, say, we have too much old people in a certain spots. We just need like young people where they can one piece where actually are going in a today world. You know what I say? So that's why, like, for example, Jamaica marketing body suck. You can't like Jamaica can't market themselves, bad man. Like, first of all, why like me, I look, me didn't even know when I play them. I'm just having to say, look at number 6. I know who's number 6, but me I say, look at number. Me can't a regular person can't say a Johnson. Why we can't have name on the back of our jersey? Why we can't when the man leave the man and can't switch a jersey with somebody? Why that? You tell me, say, we sponsor Jamaica so much that them can't do smart things like that.
All right,
like,
bro.
come on. Want to Digicel, want to all of them big companies that will have established a Jamaica, JPS and that. Why we can't have our own support? Like if you look on like certain country in the African Cup of Nation, bad man, and them the people them in them own village and make them own jersey and them thing there, You know me I say? And Africa big Africa countries are big countries in the world too. You know me I say?
True.
But why we can't do smart things like that? I just feel like the whole marketing of Jamaica and putting Jamaica in the first world scene, the bad man, it bad and it terrible bad man. And we are supporters, we see, but what? How we can do a complaint and we can't do about it.
All right. Let me tell you this. As much as I want to beat JFF for that, as much as I want to beat JFF for that, you know who me have to beat? The fans. The fans. Football fans in Jamaica. I think we are. Let me show you. I want to listen to me. Let me contextualize this. And I think a lot of people don't understand. Now put myself on the big screen. Come on, I'll explain it to you. This is what, look on this one. And if you disagree with me, everybody in the comment section, if you guys disagree with me as well, please tell me say disagree with me. Let me know say foolish me a chat. This is how I put it on the fans. Everybody on the panel right now support a football club in England. I may assume. When that club is doing something stupid, yes, you cannot directly affect the club from where you're there. So you know you do, you go on your phone, you use your Twitter, you use the socials, you use the Twitter, you use the social media, and you explain this case. By doing that, all of the media platforms them in that country highlight it. Say this, the fans them are this, the fans them that, the fans them because the fans them voice now is one of the biggest voice. No, this is what happened. If your club does something stupid, I go buy a player, and everybody on the fan base disagree. No, that whatever. The team, the scouting team, I go look into themselves and say, all right, this don't look like one good PR for we. Now go look good for we. So I could do something different. Then do a change. When owners are going out there foolishness, the fans them act. The fans them act. The fans them step out and act. And because the fans them act, them have to make a change. In Jamaica, when JFF are the foolishness, this is what happened. And I'm a typical JFF that no business about it. a typical JFF that no business about it. JFF, yes, somebody that JFF teach $10 million. I said then go on, man, no business about it. The Jamaican Premier League, nobody know how to watch it. Quality poor, football poor, this or that. Lies, you know. Because they don't watch it, but them hear. They don't watch it, but them hear. And because people say so, them go to people say. I watch Jamaican football. I mean, I tell you, the quality is good. Yes, it may not be like English Premier League, but the quality is okay. And then worse. People still don't watch worse a league than also them places. Watch worse league than Jamaican league. People still don't watch USL, which is probably Jamaican Premier League ball and better than enough of them ball there. But people still don't watch it. Guess why? The production is better. Production is better. The advertisement for it is better. It's a better product. Until we as fans start holding these people accountable. The JFF accountable for every other aspect of football. That is when the football are going to improve. That is when the quality of the football are going to improve. That is when the marketing are going to improve. Let me show you an example. No, when we got the first Reggae Boy training session, a few people see me. Right away, them drop one video. Them drop 2 clips. Why them do that? What reason they have to do that? Normally after training session, they drop a video and they drop a clip. What reason I have to drop a clip and something there?
Because them fear you.
Them say, all right, right, this a man there, you know. You know, let me just say something. They right away, you know. Me don't take 2 pictures and me drop a picture and sit. This is how them push me, they run me to the place. Me drop 2 pictures and sitting already, you know. When they see me now, me turn up. You know, they look to me and say, no posting. That's how they say to me. No posting because it's their content. That is what they say. No posting, it is their content. It's fine. But later in the evening, they see what me post in the morning. So they say, hey, me tell you no post. And they escort me out. Fine. No. In the event, same way no. The same little something they post from early and then they sit alone next year. And then at the time they catch a amount of videos and pictures me catch already. So me go on later, I'm just post everything. Me post everything. And the fans them really like that. Because me not post no tactical nothing, you know. No, me I post the general players that juggle and look at something there. Because the fans welcome that. That is a factor. So because I did that, it forced them to act. Just by them seeing what I'm going to do, it forced them to act. So my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, are rival with their Instagram and their Twitter.
That shouldn't be the case, though.
It shouldn't be the case because them have a players them. Them have a players them that don't make no sense. They are the one who has the players. That don't make no sense. If I had the opportunity, if me did I work, let me go this up inside. If me did I work with JFF as a media team, these are some of the things that I do. Every player gets interviewed. It not have been a 10 minutes interview, we distract them. Every player gets interviewed. Every player. There's some quick questions they ask the player. What are your expectations from what? These are some little questions. Every player gets interviewed. Every single player. The new players that make their debut. King will just come will get debut one day. Akwesa Chung. People are gonna see them. People are gonna want to see them. So I interview them. Make people. So what you feel about when you get the first call? What happened? This or that. Make them answer them question. You did the man and then not camp must say 1 week. Not even one interview with the players. Stupidness, madness. If me get the opportunity right now, me interview the players. I'm gonna ask them the question. Me should supposed to react to what the man them say. Turn off the mic, please. Me supposed to react to what the players them say because of how the players them feel. That is what I'm supposed to do in regards to making a video. So these are things, and these are strategic. These are strategic marketing strategies. These are marketing strategies that can be implemented. Can you imagine Mikel Antonio now, number 18 in jersey number, and JFF said, you are going. Go and follow our Instagram for social media website, on our Twitter, and go under the last comment, go and post something. So go under the last post and say hashtag Mikel Antonio Beast. Hashtag Mikel Antonio Beast, and you will win a signed Mikel Antonio Reggae Boy jersey. Ensure that you are following the page. Ensure that you are following the page, both pages, and ensure that you always up to par. And just go on the comment section and say Mikel Antonio Beast, or retweet and say Mikel Antonio Beast, and you stand a chance of winning a Reggae Boy jersey, free of cost. Free. You can't tell me say that the page is now gonna move from 60,000 to 100,000 within 2 weeks. You cannot tell me that. Everybody are gonna win that. Sign. Brother, no win it. The amount of time retweet that I put it up right there. So these are marketing strategies, and these make the product better. These draw people inside of it. Let me show you this now. Another aspect. So JFF have players. Akwesa Chung play Jamaica Premier League. He have 20,000 persons who follow him on online social platforms. And 20,000, you know. 20,000. No, Kato Johnson said me, I give him ideas. No, remember, it's out there now. These are not my ideas alone. Everybody had them something.
No ideas. I just a smart way for everybody do it in the world. I don't know, like say yo military goon. I just say.
All right, Fabian, big up.
I just everybody that's where the market go. That's all them do.
Make me a Fabian and say before you cut.
I saw them do it. I saw you have to do it to get the fans them engaged in your team. I just a smart way of doing business. Them not no business strategy. That's it.
All right. What's enough, Fabian?
All right, you see JFF, and me make myself available enough time to go with me. We work with JFF. You make yourself available. A lot of young people. JFF is 20 years behind time. We are trying to play catch up now because of you guys who are on YouTube every day. If you want to see what Jamaica should be doing, go and search for Mount Pleasant FA. Search for their Instagram page. You will see how they market their players, how they market their clubs. You can also search for Montego Bay United. They have done the same. They have started by showing all the players, talk about what they like, what they dislike, show clips of training. They have one personal report where they interview the coach after every game, before or after the game. So Mount Pleasant FA is on the ball as it relates to marketing.
Facts.
It is very sad that a JPL club is better at marketing their club than the national team. That is madness. A JPL club does better marketing than the national team. And these persons in JPL, they are so into themselves that they cannot take a page out of Mount Pleasant book. And I'm sure them, and I am sure they see, bro. I mean, I gonna knock even me bridging the girl. I reporter to the team. The man sound dead, bro. You being the media personnel for the team. I mean, in some lackluster. JFF have too much old people in them position here, bro. Old
Exactly.
people, I'm now. Let me tell you this, now, I'm not knock old people. Old people and technology don't work. This all young people. But the young people them do the marketing. But the young people them do the put. Jamaica they have much and military going on TV have more videos and clips
So
than the
vision.
Jamaican Reggae Boyz. That is madness. And I climb this man have here climb fence and the peep through wall and them have more clips than the official Reggae Boy page. That makes sense? Anyway, me and let's go from the guys I go again, but me on there
Big up
background
even.
just
We
go
man, we
and
chat,
support the
man.
boys then.
All
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Mr. Maxwell, blouse and skirt. How are you doing, sir?
Muna,
Yeah, you.
what's up? Anyway, look here.
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
expand quickly because it's just a short stopping, you know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. What the youngster
That
here
time to come by, man.
about is so true. What we need to look at doing now. Let me tell you where the problem is that look at the heads of the various parishes, right? What we are having now, you know, is that we have the various heads of the various parishes who have been there, some of them for donkey's years, right? And a lot of them still have the idea in their mind that okay, it could be done this way or that way. Because look here, when Captain Burrell came, you know, Captain Burrell came with a vision and he tried to push with it. If at that time, you know, let me tell you something. Basically, he had two newspapers, Observer, Gleaner, and then he had the TV station and so on. But at the time, you know, before Reggae Boyz match coming up, you had the interviews in the papers, you know, with the particular players. You understand? You had all of these things being done. Earl Bailey, who was a liaison between. You used to be having them there. The coach, right? You always had, when any little thing happen, you know, it's like every week a press conference, and you hear, oh, this is what is happening, so and so. You understand, if a player buck him toe, it's a press conference.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and now, where the media is so much more, so wider, and so more easily accessible, we are struggling to get content. It basically goes to show you, as I said, what he says that, trust me, maybe some old people and technology don't agree. You know, I am up here in age, but I embrace technology.
Yeah.
What you have is that when your mind is back at a certain stage, right, and you're not looking at exploiting certain things. Because look here, you know, from when we have this thing here, we call ourselves Reggae Boyz from this Nigeria match way back in those years, 96 or whatever. That's how the thing came. And even now, right, we get Sidela Marley coming in and so on, and that was not us approaching her. It was her son that gave the idea. From that day, I've been seeing so many things about Bob Marley being noted, that Bob Marley's favorite thing was football, right? So at this stage, can't he come with a proposal? Let me tell you something now. I'm seeing clubs overseas. I'm not 100% sure now, you know, right? If it can work. But I'm seeing and club having the jersey, and it is inspired with the Bob Marley thing in there now and so on.
Yeah.
Look here now.
Yeah, of course, Ajax.
Can't we?
Ajax
right?
Club.
No. Yeah, not just Ajax. Ajax I know did it, but this other one in Ireland, I say have theirs. And what I'm want to know, if at this stage here the JFF cannot approach the Marleys, the Marley Foundation, and say, look here, we know you're dealing with the girls program. Let's just make it one program. You understand? And push the whole thing. Because here, you know what would happen from that? Because look here, if you had a Jamaica jersey, I don't know if you can do it though, but if I could get a jersey, any people anywhere now, And he had the Bob Marley thing in there somehow. Part of, I remember at one stage, Sidela had made some of the jerseys, the designs and so on. But I don't know if you could get something like that. Real Reggae Boyz now. Bob Marley somehow, maybe the face, in on it somehow, right? As parts of live here, we're going with Adidas soon. To go with something like this. And that's one of the things, Bob Marley always have much Adidas gears, I don't know if people even remember that. A whole heap of Adidas gears when you see him when him take it. Yeah?
Me see a lot of people are using the Jamaican. A lot of people are using the Jamaican product other than us. And me I go show you. Me I look for something now. I show us so long me post it, man. Me always post some stuff, Me have to run through a whole part JPL post before me. Alright. Me just find it. Me I go show you something. Mr. Maxwell. Me I show you something. I'm going to look on it now and tell me what you think about it. Me know that no people not support Arsenal, but me can tell you say no people are buy it. That year is this them said for the summer pre-match training camp, match training camp. This is what they're planning to. They said it's Jamaican inspired pre-match shirt for 2023 league.
People who buy that. People who don't support Arsenal will buy that.
Mr. Maxwell,
just like if
me money come up
proper
right,
thing.
Right now. Go buy it.
You need to come with something now because a Jamaican jersey, I can't see if we can't get some more input from the Marley to say, okay, this is, look here, say, okay, we're not looking at money from you. We want to say, give us the rights that we can at least have some of the jerseys with the Bob Marley imprint on it and so on. I said as an official supporter jersey. That's all we need. You know how that alone going on sale will sell. It will sell. People buying that just so it will sell. And that is, look here, jerseys are part of the thing. You need to go. JFF not going to get everything through sponsor, but you need to have a product that people will buy. And you have too many old people there with old thinking and they're not embracing what is going on now. They're not embracing it.
You see, the Mexican, it's one time the Mexican training camp, the Mexican, one time we did a training session and, well, you know, me personally, me have to hide all the baggage to get little footage, all different type of sitting. But with Brian Duran said, is that the official Adidas shirt? No, it's not. This is actually me don't know, but this is actually Arsenal pre-match shirt. Them said is a leak. I leak it. For 2023, 2022, 2023. I remember no. The Jamaica Adidas I go sign a deal. So some correlation Adidas I work with Arsenal. No. So some correlation must be in that. So some rights must be given to that. You know, me not think I need no rights still because that's just the color them I use. And you can use any color on jersey.
Yeah.
The color.
You can use right colors.
So, but me know for a fact say you gotta have a whole heap of Jamaicans who willing to buy this jersey, even if they don't support, they probably like Arsenal.
Of course.
What may I say is no. Football in Jamaica is a product. And if we don't make the product look better, if we don't improve the product, no one will be interested in it. Me I watch the JPL and the amount of investment that is put into schoolboy football, that is the reason why schoolboy football is so highly talked about, because they invest in the schoolboy football program. They invest in it heavily, and that is the reason why it is so talked about. If we should do the same with the Jamaican football, JPL, Jamaica Premier League, I think that we can get the same outcome. Right now, we find out that schoolboy leave from schoolboy football and find themselves in some big league or go play for some big club. And it now harm for the JPL players them. And a schoolboy football clips the man I use. So me not understand here, man. But I say go. So Maxwell, I tell you, it don't look good. But it can improve, Mr. Maxwell. It can improve. That is the reason why that is the reason why that's I'm glad say man is man. I cover the schoolboy football and also the Jamaican Premier League. That is the reason I'm also covering the Jamaican Premier League, because I really want to see the product get better. And that is the only way football in Jamaica can get better. And if football in Jamaica don't get better, we're going to have the same problem coming World Cup. And for football in Jamaica to get better, all us as fans have to support football in Jamaica and then held people accountable when they do bad things. So, Mr. Maxwell, if anyone in football club them right now, nah go on good. So me follow up Mount Pleasant, and the only reason me follow up Mount Pleasant is because of how they look professional, how them play football, the professionalism that them have. As a club now, they catch me as a fan. And so me become a fan of Mount Pleasant, you know, because of them professionalism.
Okay.
And I can tell you, that is how most of them fans are going to go across to Mount Pleasant, because of how them portray themselves, the professionalism, how they operate.
They have a huge fan base, you know.
Yeah.
Huge base.
On social media.
Because, let me tell you something. What happened in some time back, you know, before COVID, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of clubs did this. When the new Mount Pleasant was coming there, people hiked them price at the gate, because Mount Pleasant normally come with 2 busload of people. Right? So then you say, look here, if they don't make no money any other time, then we make money when Mount Pleasant come. Seriously. Yeah, man. And this is not a secret. Clubs do it. Not 1 and 2 clubs. I know Cavalier do it. I know other clubs do it. People do it. Them hike them here, say, yo, Mount Pleasant going to come out here. We're going to get, you know. So that's one of the things that.
I think much on Portmore United match, man. I'm over there. I mean, the security, the reason at the gate. And I think that is security tell me. Why?
Well, look here.
Pagan say enough to tell me either them. No, man, let me tell you this, man. My ideas them are for everybody, because it now go only benefit. Let me tell you that I got join more people even out of the region into the football. So it's not enough for me alone. And once they come in football, they must see me. Once they come in football in Jamaica region now. Yeah. This
is something my Jacob need to do. You see, when them having a press conference, them need to line up at least all the various bloggers them, because all of them have them little following and so on, right? I'm like the idea of say you come out with the coaches desk idea and everybody intertwine, because it allows people to find and you know. But look here,
diversify them ideas.
They're supposed to say, okay, it going stream live on Guna channel, it going stream live on coaches desk, I am sure sports, and then at the same time,
what them can do now, Mr. Maxwell, they're not streaming live on for them YouTube channel, and we probably do as media for ask questions as well.
The same, right? You know, because that makes a difference. Win, lose, or draw. You need to do this going forward, though.
But them are going to win.
Campaign are done, you know. Because I told people, you know, to be honest, if it went how it was supposed to go yesterday, it was a big thing this morning, you know. If we had even had 1 point, you know. Just 1, you know.
Hold on, I'm going to show the coach, the Mexican coach one time. Go on, tell Mr. Maxwell. I show more when you face one time.
You know, all the results not going to go as they expect. So at this stage, well, look here, we're not out 8, you know, and it's not just mathematics. The thing is, though, you know, the must-win game now is in Panama, right? Or definitely don't lose in there. Because look here, who does Panama have after us? Right? Who
Mexico,
does Mexico, both of them.
Yeah. So
if we expect Mexico to do what they normally do and take the points now, right, from them, right? If even though that's the possibility now, you know, right? I'm expecting to see Costa Rica at home, right? If he can beat Panama or even draw with them, we don't have, as far as I'm seeing it, right? Even if we draw, we're not fully out. We're going to be behind. But the thing is, when you look at who they have to play, and even there, look at who's Panama's last match is in the next thing there is USA. The match that is going to, look here, the matches that are going to define everything as far as I'm concerned, if we are able to pick up a point in Panama, right, and get a win, we're still in the mix. And but the match to define it is a Canada match when we play Canada in Canada.
That's going to be a rough match.
That is the one that's going to, because I can tell you it's not actually over. Because if you look at it,
Mr. Maxwell, it's once it reach mathematics, it's hard.
Yeah, but the thing is,
we don't know nobody, but maths never in my favor.
look here, it's there for Panama too. You understand? It's there for Costa Rica too. You understand? I can tell you, we're not going to get the third place. So it's basically the fourth. So that right now, as far as I see it, it is still in, it's three of us going to fight for that thing. And it's going to go down to the wire. We just have to make sure that we do what we do and try don't lose. If we lose, boy, that is it reach maths problems. It going to reach maths problem. But to be honest, we came that close. I never close out. To be honest, let me tell you something. My advice to the coach, start thinking unconventionally and think of doing things outside of the box. I know, say, boy, we like to do things conventionally, but let me tell you something. When we were in Saudi Arabia, we had to make a little adjustment with Greg Lee, and it didn't do badly. To be honest, let me tell you something. Every time I watch Greg Lee play, boy, it's hard to say, you know, it's a step up from Taxi. Right?
So,
right? Taxido does his thing also fairly well. The thing is, we have a big problem on the right side of the field. I have seen Greg Lee play on the right side of the field. And at this stage, me I go play him in a Panama over there, so you know. Me no business what go on.
Man, Javian Brown say, man. Javian Brown was solid last night.
Right,
yes.
Look here, look here, let me tell you something, Guna. As Taxi, yesterday they talk where low make. It's something where locally our players have been doing a lot of things. It's
Javian have time to achieve.
And so yesterday, you know, because I say Taxi, we have certain things that we do in our football here that we get away with it and we go away. And you know, these are things that they do, and it catch up on them when they play certain teams. It catch up on them. So to be honest, let me tell you something. No, I can't. If I'm going to go, Taxi is a better up from Javian Brown. In a business, what anybody want to say. Greg Lee is a better step up from Taxi. Me want look here. He might have to on the field for me. You understand? Greg Lee have to start the match. Mr. The man, I make the little touch on the thing of it. No man, look here. Me can't have him come off the bench. I still have enough faith in a Taxi. I think can do something. Me go on with it that way, the man. Because look here, I have nothing against the thing there. Trigger, you know, right? That's Javian Brown. Young player, everything and so on. But boy, the man didn't really expose him. I'm gonna tell you, I think at this stage, the experience of some of the older players did show up at some stages with some. Alvas, I won't discuss that. I'm not even going to discuss that because that's another. You know, I don't want to discuss that at all. You know, because my opinion on that has been made clear. The only problem is where's the alternative? At this stage, I'm going to use a left back over there. So that's my alternative. Right? Seriously, because who before with Fisher and Powell, don't make one. Right?
You see for me, Javian Brown never played that bad enough. But my problem is he have the little rush thing in him just the same. That was one of my problem. Because
there's more growth to be had at this stage for a crucial match like that. We need more. Boy, look here. Go unconventional and play the man over there. Look here, Greg Lee is actually the best wing back we have here. Right or left. So I have him.
You ever seen him with the two eyes him?
Yes.
When a man tied him, no big like my body, you know.
Man, touch and the man and make him hey, me tell you, I think you know.
He play aggressive, man. Very, very aggressive, man. With intensity.
Look here, the only thing I hope say, him still very young. We can have him for the next cycle. But may I tell you,
Javian Brown young, you know, man. Javian Brown what 22, 23 young, you know, so Javian Brown still have time.
But as we say, as we say, I don't really care with that part there. But now bench Taxi, but I have Greg Lee start the match too. Because at this stage, look here, something have to go on. Because if we go with the same ideas, you know, it's do or die this really right now in Panama, you know. we have to get a point because we already see where people dropping points. People expect say, oh, this way happen and that way happen. I tell people, everybody going to drop points because right now, as far as I see, Costa Rica, Panama, and Jamaica are right around the same level. Don't care that some results go against us and so on. Yesterday, Mariappa should have been the one that came on to close it. Because what Mariappa can do at this stage, 10 minutes, boy, I thought Paul could have done it in the 10. I'm going to lie. But boy, at this stage, it should have been Mariappa. But Sega, but we're not out. Definitely not out.
The good thing about this now, we have going to the next game, we have two defenders who are ball-playing defenders in Liam Moore and Ethan Pinnock going to the next game. So I personally think that the building from the back might be a little bit more easier going forward. Because what I realized yesterday is that Damian Lowe cannot play when he's being pressed. That is the reason I just go long, boot it long. Then we'll actually have a defensive central and allow Speedy to come
comes
out.
Back. You're under pressure. Natural instinct chips in here. Your natural instinct just chips into your stability. Look here, when I say Pinnock under pressure, I see the man pass the ball up. I say, what is this?
Yes, man.
This, you understand? But to be honest, you could see that the players still know there's a new philosophy and they actually try it because when after a while they did settle down, you could see here, you know? The problem is some of the man them still down to the thing where, you know, and that is just natural instinct for fight. You understand? So to be honest, at this stage, we need for to do something a little bit different. But I have no problem, boy. The red card, but maybe it might work out for benefit.
Maybe a blessing in disguise. All right, so people, before me go, because I close off and now, I go one into because I see it happen a while ago in the video footage. Yesterday, in the training session before the gameplay, the first person to score a goal in the training session was Daniel Johnson. He was the first person to score a goal in the training session. A ball play back up on the top, and he put it with the left foot hard and low in the bottom corner. And you know, I could the click and just merge with the goal. Because something similar is scoring now. Because it's a congested area and just whip it hard and low. So, Mr. Maxwell, really appreciate you coming on. Massive respect. I know we all have discussed football for a long time. People in the comment section, really glad to have you guys onto the show this morning. Hopefully that you guys are doing good. I'm glad to have you guys coming on this morning, people. Really nice discussion this morning, people. Please, guys, it's a Friday. It is Friday. Although we can't get to do it because straight work. But people, thank you very much for tuning in. Big up, people, and stay safe, people. Enjoy your Friday. Go out this evening, have something to eat, because we have a big game coming again Sunday. And I'll see you guys again. Military Guna TV, people, and we are out.